Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews here, and today I'm bringing you a review of a movie very loosely based on a game. In fact, so loosely based, they almost only share a title. That movie is, of course, Need for Speed. What does it have in common with the game? Like I said, the title. I guess the fact that there's cars, and the fact that there's streets. Other than that, I'm really not sure what the two have in common. This movie is rated PG-13 and stars Aaron Paul, Dominic Cooper, oh man, that's a weird name, Imogen Poots, maybe? I don't know. Scott Mescudi, Rami Malek, Raymond Rodriguez, Harrison Gilbertson, Dakota Johnson. Honestly, I don't believe I've seen any of these people. There's one guy, but I'm not sure what his name is. So what's this movie about? This movie is about a guy who owns like a car customization or race shop, or he like soups up cars, and basically he's going bankrupt and nobody knows, and he gets an opportunity to redeem himself and make a lot of money and basically save the shop. And so he's also a street racer. Now the movie starts out, he's like they're kind of racing like mostly muscle cars. There's like just this one big race, and he's in Torino, I think it was. Can't remember now. But there's like a Camaro and a GTO, and then I think there was some import. And they had this race around the city. It was pretty cool. I definitely didn't believe the way they were making those cars handle and their speed capabilities and stuff. I mean, those would be that'd be a pretty expensive GTO to do all that. But let's just say there's a tragedy and he ends up in jail. And when he gets out, he has to race his way to redeeming himself and proving his innocence. Is that right? Yes, it sounds stupid, but that is basically the idea of the movie, because Michael Keaton, he runs this super secret underground race, and you get to keep all the cars, and it's like $1 bazillion worth of cars. And now it's basically all like supercars, European $1 million plus cars and stuff like that. And he's racing from, I don't remember where he started. Somewhere in the east, and he has to get to California in like 2 days or a day, or I don't know. But he has to just like race across the country to hopefully get invited to this race. And he gets into lots of hijinks along the way. One of their friends is like a helicopter and airplane pilot, and he's like helping navigate. And I mean, he does some really crazy things too that are really unbelievable. But most of these guys in this movie are kind of playing like the really cool characters. You're supposed to think they're cool and they're fun, and they just get along real well, and they're like almost family. They're such good friends, and driving across the country. But it mainly follows the star and the woman that goes with him, because he's borrowing a car, because obviously he just got out of jail and he just broke his parole like 5 seconds after he got out. And the police are after him, and then there's a bounty on him, and he's like, against all these odds, he makes it to California. And where, like I said, they're holding this race. There's like 6 or 8 people in it, and that's about it. I don't want to give away too many of the details, because like I said, there's not like a really heavy plot in this. And if you really start thinking about it, like nothing in this movie makes any sense. Like I was saying, he's gonna race his way to proving his innocence and avenging the tragedy, and like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. How could that possibly ever work in any way? Like, I was in jail, now I will race to prove I was innocent. When I was in jail, now I'm out. What will it do if I'm innocent now? Oh well. It's just, to me, a lot of the things, if you really think about them, they don't make any sense. which I think kind of takes away from the movie a little bit. But overall, I thought this was a fun, enjoyable, mind-numbing movie. If you can manage to not overthink anything and just kind of enjoy it for the cars and the racing and the guy. I thought the main guy did a really good job. I don't know if that's how he always talks though. It seemed like he was almost doing a Batman voice. But I like this movie. I enjoyed it. So I'll give it a score now. I was kind of thinking, maybe a 7, but then I was like, compared to other movies that I've given a 7, I wouldn't put this as high as those. So I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10. So I really enjoyed this, guys. I think you'll like it. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a fun movie, and if you love cars, which I love cars, not the movie but the vehicles, it's definitely worth checking out. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.